The world doesn't reward the best heart. It rewards the sharpest mind. I learned this the hard way. 5 years ago, I watched a man named Alex lose everything. Not because he was stupid, because he was clever in the wrong way. He thought being clever meant lying, cheating, and stepping on people. He was smart, but he was also hated, alone, and broke. He won battles, but he lost the war. 3 years later, I saw him again. He wasn't the same man. He was calm. He was quiet. He was untouchable. I asked him what changed. He said, "I stopped trying to be the smartest person in the room. I started becoming the most dangerous one." That sentence stayed with me, because deep down I realized it wasn't just his story. It was yours, too. Right now there are two versions of you. Version 1 is clever in the obvious way, quick with words, sharp with arguments, always ready to prove you're right. That version gets noticed, but it also gets targeted. It wins small battles, but loses the long game. Then there's version 2, the one that's clever in the quiet way, the one that observes instead of argues, the one that plans instead of reacts, the one that controls the room without raising a voice, the one that builds power while everyone else is still making noise. Machiavelli understood this 500 years ago. He watched brilliant men fall. He saw educated rulers destroyed. He studied why men with average intelligence controlled everything, while men with superior minds controlled nothing. And what he discovered was simple, but devastating. Cleverness is not about how much you know. It is about how you move, when you speak, what you reveal, and what you keep hidden. Today, I am going to share 7 principles of becoming dangerously clever. Not the kind that makes enemies, the kind that makes you unstoppable. But first, let me be crystal clear. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. Use it to defend yourself, not to hurt innocent people. Now drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose strategic intelligence over emotional reaction. Principle 1. Know when to stay silent. The cleverest move is often no move at all. Most people think being clever means always having something to say. They rush to fill silence. They over-explain their decisions. They justify themselves to people who have already made up their minds. This is not cleverness. This is insecurity disguised as intelligence. Machiavelli once said, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." The wise stay silent until the moment is right. The fool speaks too early and gives away the game. Think about the most powerful people you know. Are they the loudest in the room? Never. They are the quiet ones. They listen, they observe, they wait. And when they finally speak, every word carries weight, because they have not wasted any. Here is how you practice this. The next time someone tries to provoke you, do not respond immediately. Pause, let the silence sit. Watch how quickly they start filling it with their own insecurities. Your silence becomes a mirror that forces them to face themselves. When you are silent, you control the tempo. You decide when the conversation moves forward. That is not weakness. That is calculated dominance. Drop this affirmation in the comments. My silence is my sharpest weapon. Principle 2. Never reveal your full capability. Most people make the same fatal mistake. The moment they walk into a room, they show everything. They talk about their plans. They display their knowledge. They prove their worth before anyone even asked. They believe this is confidence. It is not. It is exposure. Machiavelli once said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." When you show everything, people calculate your limits. They know exactly how far you can go. They know exactly where you stop. And once they know your ceiling, they stop fearing you. But when you reveal only a fraction of what you are truly capable of, something powerful shifts. People cannot measure you. They cannot predict you. They cannot prepare for you. And what people cannot measure, they cannot control. In practice, this means staying quieter than you want to in meetings. It means letting others underestimate your awareness. It means solving problems without announcing that you solved them. The dangerously clever person lets their results appear while their process stays invisible. They are always more capable than they appear. And that gap between appearance and reality is where all their power lives. Drop this affirmation in the comments. My full power is never on display. Principle 3. Let others win small battles, so you win the war. Most people get hooked on winning every argument. They need to be right. They need the last word. This is a trap. Every small victory you win in an argument costs you something. It costs you goodwill. It costs you leverage. It costs you the long game. The dangerously clever person understands that not every battle is worth fighting. Sometimes the smartest move is to let someone think they have won. Let them feel superior. While they are celebrating their small victory, you are quietly positioning yourself for the real win. Machiavelli wrote, "He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command." Commanding does not mean arguing. It means controlling the long-term outcome. Here is how this works in real life. Imagine someone takes credit for your idea in a meeting. Your first instinct is to call them out publicly. That feels satisfying, but it creates an enemy. The clever move is to let them have the credit publicly, but document everything privately. Then approach the right person quietly and let the truth surface on its own. Within weeks, you become the person everyone trusts. The other person is still stealing, but now nobody believes them. That is the art of letting others win small battles while you win the entire war. Principle 4. Never explain what you can prove. This is the most dangerous mistake good people make. They explain themselves constantly. They justify their decisions. They defend their character to people who were never going to listen anyway. Every explanation you give is an invitation for others to judge you. And once you invite judgment, you are no longer in control. Machiavelli wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." The dangerously clever person does not need to be understood. They need to be effective. Here is the rule. If someone questions your decision, do not justify it. Execute it. If someone doubts your character, do not defend it. Prove it through consistent action. If someone does not understand your boundaries, do not explain them. Enforce them. The moment you stop explaining, you become a mystery. And mystery is power. People do not know what you are thinking. That uncertainty makes them cautious. And caution from others is respect wearing a different name. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I prove. I do not explain. Principle 5. Use their expectations against them. Everyone walks around with expectations. They expect you to react in certain ways. They expect you to get angry when provoked. They expect you to defend yourself when attacked. The dangerously clever person breaks those expectations. Deliberately, strategically, when someone expects anger, you give them calm. When someone expects explanation, you give them silence. When someone expects you to chase their approval, you walk away. Every time you break an expectation, you destroy their ability to predict you. And when they cannot predict you, they cannot control you. Machiavelli once said, "Men are so simple and so ready to obey present necessities that he who deceives will always find someone who will allow himself to be deceived. People are slaves to their own expectations. The clever person uses this. Here is a practical example. Someone insults you. Their expectation is that you will get defensive. Instead, you look at them with calm curiosity and say nothing. They will start talking more. They will try to provoke you harder. When you still do not react, they become uncomfortable. You said nothing. You did nothing. You just broke their expectation. And that invisible move gave you complete control of the situation without a single word. Principle 6. Control what you need, and you control your fear. Here is what makes most people permanently weak. They need too many things. They need approval. They need the relationship. They need to be liked. And every single thing they need becomes a chain around their neck. Because whoever holds what you need holds power over you. Machiavelli once said, "Since love and fear can hardly exist together, if we must choose between them, it is far safer to be feared than loved." The moment someone realizes you desperately need something they have, the negotiation is already over. You lost before you opened your mouth. The dangerously clever person systematically reduces what they need from others. They build alternatives. They create options. They make themselves comfortable with outcomes most people are terrified of. Because when you are genuinely willing to walk away, your entire presence changes. People feel it. They sense you cannot be pressured. And a person who cannot be pressured cannot be controlled. Here is a practical example. Your friend constantly cancels plans at the last minute. Most people would say it's okay to avoid losing the friendship. That is need for approval, need for connection. The dangerously clever person says, "I understand. Let me know when you're free next time." And then they stop waiting. They stop planning around someone who doesn't respect their time. And what happens next? That friend starts chasing you because they realize you don't need them, and suddenly they need you. Before any important conversation, ask yourself one question. What am I afraid to lose here? Then spend time making yourself less afraid to lose it. That single practice will change everything about how you walk into every room. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I need less than you think. Principle 7. Build your power quietly. Real power does not announce itself. It grows in silence. The people who brag about their strength are usually the ones who lose it first. The people who quietly build their foundation are the ones who survive every storm. Machiavelli observed that the most successful rulers were not the ones who shouted their intentions. They were the ones who moved silently, built alliances carefully, and struck only when victory was guaranteed. By the time their enemies understood what was happening, it was already too late. Here is what this looks like in practice. Stop posting your goals before you achieve them. Stop telling people your plans before you execute them. Stop seeking validation for moves you have not made yet. Build in silence. Let your results speak when you are ready. The world is full of people who talk about what they are going to do. You are going to be the one who has already done it before anyone realized you had even started. Machiavelli did not write about becoming evil. He wrote about becoming aware of how power moves, aware of how people think, aware of how the game is actually played, beneath the surface of politeness and pretense. Dangerous cleverness is not cruelty, it is clarity. It is the decision to stop being surprised by the world and start understanding it deeply enough to shape it. The smart person learns the rules. The dangerously clever person learns the game. You now know the difference. The only question left is which one you are going to choose. Now drop this final affirmation in the comments. I am dangerously clever. I move in silence. I win without fighting. The world doesn't reward the best heart. It rewards the sharpest mind. Now go sharpen yours. And remember, the only person who can stop you is the version of you who's still playing the old game.